We got Liam from One Direction. Hello.
Hi.
Hi guys, how are you doing?
I can tell you that you've got quite the fan base down here, and we've had a whole bunch of our listeners email us in with questions for you. So we're just going to start at the top of our list and work our way down.
You go for it.
Okay.
Fire away.
All right, Matty Moranik wants to know, why do you all look the same?
Why do we all look the same? I'm not sure we do. I don't know.
Maybe
We've all got lots of hair.
Well, I was going to
That's what it
say,
is.
maybe it's kind of, you've also got similar haircuts, and I guess you're all similar ages, so maybe that's why as well.
Maybe it is.
And you're all a little bit
I'll
spunky.
take it as a compliment. They're all good-looking lads, so there we go.
Exactly,
There you
that's
go,
right.
Take it as a compliment. Jessica Montford asked, are you planning to come to Australia? Which is an answer that you just sort of came round to, but...
Yeah, I think we are actually. I do want to come out to Australia. I'd love to come to Australia. You know, see the Sydney Opera House. Just be in Australia. It'd be amazing.
Do you know much about Australia apart from the Sydney Opera House?
Kangaroos spring to mind.
That's as far as it goes.
Are there crocodiles or alligators in Australia?
There's crocodiles, yeah. Further up north, though, it's not like you're going to go swimming at a beach in, say, Sydney or Melbourne or anywhere and you're going to come across a croc. It's not going to happen.
So you'll be safe. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, that's good then. We're all safe. You know, we filmed our second video, actually, in a place called Lake Placid, which, of course, is the famous movie about the big crocodile.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there are no crocodiles or alligators in Lake Placid.
Oh. That's a little bit weird.
That's really weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Expect them to be like loads.
I guess that's good, though.
Yeah, well, you just want to avoid
It's a good thing.
You just want to avoid sort of going swimming in estuaries and rivers when you're in far north Queensland and sort of Darwin, Northern Territory area.
Okay, I'll keep note of that.
Nice.
Becca Rowan wants to know, if you do an Australian tour, who would you most like to tour with?
Who would you most like to tour with? I suppose if we're coming over to Australia, we better bring, Kylie with us, just for a little bit of support. Have to have her with us.
Yeah, why not? Aim high. She can be the One Direction support act.
If she could, that'd be amazing, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. I don't think we could afford it.
Belladonna has asked, I like this one, do you only go in one direction or are you guys completely versatile?
To be honest with you, we are pretty versatile, but sometimes we do find it difficult.
To go in different directions.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we just have to go straight and that's about it.
Is that difficult in the band? Is it hard to sort of, all agree on the one thing?
I don't know, because we kind of all got similar tastes in things, and our tastes have kind of blended together with music and stuff now. So, I think we're pretty much the same in everything, which is a good thing, really. Otherwise, there could be a lot of arguments. So, it's good.
And after all, you do all look the same, according to Matty Moranik.
Exactly, we all look the same. We go in the same direction. So,
Tanya Colden wants to know, what's your favourite type of cat?
My favourite type of cat?
Yeah.
I didn't know there were types of cats, but maybe stripy ones.
Stripy cats.
ones.
Okay.
Who knows?
Tiger cats.
Ones that don't attack.
Good.
Yes, those ones.
Laura Simpson wants to know, are you single?
I'm not single. I don't know if people can take that, though. I'm currently not, no. I'm with someone. But to finish it off with a good thing, I'm the only person who's not single, so there we go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So Liam's the only one that's taken. The rest of the boys are all single, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
That's right.
how long have you been in your relationship, if we can pry?
10 months now, just over 10 months. So I hope I got that right.
Nice. Vanessa Maropoulos wants to know, when will your album come out in Australia?
Right now, we don't know, but one day it may well do. That is what I will say about that one. I don't really know. It's really difficult to say at the moment. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Leanne Masano, I hope I got that right, Leanne, wants to know, how do you guys deal with any negative comments or negative press?
So actually, I think sometimes you just laugh about them sometimes as well. And as far as negative press, we haven't really had it yet in the UK, because the press have been really, really nice to us, which is unusual.
Yeah.
We must be doing something right. But I think if anything does happen, we kind of just have a laugh about it together a little bit, really, and just, we're very lucky to be in the position that we are in. And if people don't like it, then that's completely up to them. But there's nothing you can do about that. So just get on with it.
Ria Bagavra wants to know, what's your most embarrassing moment?
My most embarrassing moment was when we had sports day when I was at school. Actually, I've got two most embarrassing moments, but I don't know which one's more embarrassing. I'll let you decide.
All right.
And then sports day, when you're wearing your shorts, a lad ran behind me when I had my arms round. I was leaning on two girls. This lad pulled my shorts down, When I say everything came out, literally, it was all on show. So that was a little bit of a terrible moment for me.
I've had that
And
happen.
then my second moment was when we were on tour here. We were underneath the stage, and the stage kind of like comes up slowly, like a little bit of a lift. Mm-hmm. Me and Lou were pushing each other underneath the stage, and as he pushed me, I ripped my trousers, and the hole was like at least 8 or 9 inches long in my trousers. And we had to perform to like 14,000 people, and I had to do 2 songs with a huge hole in my trousers.
Front or back?
Oh.
And I had Superman boxers on. Superman boxers that said Man of Steel.
Nice. Luckily, you didn't go commando.
Yes, luckily that night I was wearing them.
Yeah.
The Man of Steel boxers.
Yeah.
The Man of Steel boxers.
They helped you through.
Tanya Coldham wants to know, have you ever been surfing?
I haven't been surfing. I need to go. I'd love to go surfing. I've often said that that's one of my things to do when we ever get a little bit of time off, come over to Australia and learn to surf.
Nice.
But, I mean, there's only one place to do it, and that is Australia.
Exactly, that's right. Kira Johnston wants to know, what's the best/craziest thing you've gotten off a fan?
The best thing I've gotten off a fan.
Yeah.
/ craziest thing. Difficult one.
Do you get a lot of
I don't
fans?
really know.
Do the fans
We
give
get
you?
we get a lot of fan presents, which is really nice when we're like touring around the country and stuff. One person actually got me a Woody from Toy Story, so that was a nice present for me.
That's great.
That's cool.
I enjoyed that Woody.
I thought you were going to go somewhere else with that, but that's good.
I just realised what it sounded like.
Yeah. Lisa Kiddo said, "What's the one best thing about being in a boy band?"
The one best thing about being in a boy band is probably that we've all made 4 new best mates.
Aw,
I thought that was the best thing.
nice.
What's the worst thing then?
The worst thing is early mornings because they just never ever stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alex
You can put up with that though.
Alex Thompson wants to know, what do you look for in a girl?
What do I look for in a girl? Somebody who's nice, cute, a little bit quiet to start off with maybe. I don't know, somebody who's a little bit funny as well. Likes to have a good time.
Nice.
Have you just described your partner, by the way?
Not sure if I have. Maybe.
Jane Short asked, what do you think you'd be doing if it wasn't for X Factor?
I would probably either be training to be a fireman, which is one thing I wanted to do, or I'd be in a factory building aeroplanes.
That's,
I did it for work experience when I was at school, so I enjoyed it. It was good.
That's a big difference to getting up and performing on stage.
It is a huge difference. But, we never really expected any of this to happen, so we were all kind of ready to go into work and university and whatever else, so it's mad that this has happened, and now I don't have to work in a factory anymore.
Hannah Linich wants to know, would you ever date an Aussie girl? Obviously, if you were single.
Would I ever date an Aussie girl? If I was single, I probably would. Probably meet on the beach while I was away surfing.
Yeah, that's right,
yeah.
practicing your surfing.
It already sounds like a movie to me. So.
Yeah. But it'd also be, you'd have to travel a lot, or you'd have to make an absolute crap load of money so that she could travel with you. Olivia Morris has asked, who do you want to sing/collaborate with in the future?
Who do we want to collaborate with? There's a few people, actually. We'll have to start off with Kylie Minogue again.
Mm-hmm, yep.
Do you guys know who Tayo Cruz is?
Yes, yeah, he's pretty big over here.
Okay, that's good. That's a good one. I like him. He's good.
Yeah.
And then maybe, a rapper, maybe Bruno Mars. He'd be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be cool, yeah.
He'd be quite fun to work with. Sarah Vosper wants to know, would you rather live in Australia or America if you had your choice?
Well, I've never been to Australia yet, so I can't really answer. I'll have to see what it's like first.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've been to America quite a few times, so I'm going to have to come. I'll come and check it out, and then I'll let you know.
All right.
Okay, we'll let you know, Sarah.
No dramas. Well, Liam from One Direction, thank you so much for taking the time to answer some of your fans' questions.
Thank you very much. Really enjoyed that.
NovaFM.com.au